we are good to go. Everything's up and running.
Awesome.
All right.
Welcome.
Welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed.
Who's ready to meet our Uncle Mario?
Yeah.
Not to be mixed up with Mario. Or Mario.
It's me, Mario. I forgot that they literally ended the last. We ended the last play session with that joke.
Yep.
Incredible. We're not the third one. We're the middle one.
Yeah.
It's wrong spot.
Oops.
Back to the menu with you.
We have to go.
Lucy,
What?
where
We'll
have
see
you
if
been?
it'll let me.
Why did they...
Now.
I will after this cutscene.
Okay, let me figure out the pause button. Ah, there we are.
It should be in the same spot the pause button is on.
It's not.
Is it the left one?
Yes, it's the left one.
That's really okay. I'm
Okay.
going to blame that on the fact that the controls are have been weird for this whole thing because I've never seen it do
Yeah,
that.
516.
Yeah, the middle one. Because originally there was only one slot from when I played this game a long time ago. Then we started this other one when we started our session, and then when the freshman of ours did the first 3 minutes of the game last weekend, that's where the third one came from. I asked him, please don't name it Desmond again. And he did.
That's fair.
Classic.
Alright. Why do I have a sword drawn? Who would even use that? There we go.
When did we dye
Also
ourselves
aired
red?
It was towards the end.
I think
didn't remember that,
right
yes.
before we saved our sibling.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's red, it looks
it was
good, I
right
just
before we
didn't
saved
remember
the.
that.
I think it was right before we were doing the whole travel thing with
Tell
Poppy
me
and Mother.
everything.
Yeah, we needed to
They
blend in a little
executed
better,
Father for
so
treason.
we went for blood red.
Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
Nope.
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Won't let me
Come
assassinate
on,
him.
keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an
I do
enemy of
remember this
Firenze.
place.
For now.
One of my,
Next year will be its friend.
probably one of my favorite,
Its
to be
enemy
honest.
again, and on
It is a very
I
good
remember it
time.
very fondly.
I can-
I think part of the reason it's one of my favorites is just because this game's really good. It's not really anything specific about the
Our shops
the hub
may only
itself,
carry
I guess, so
simple
much as just the.
but they're well made. And
The fact-
dependable. There is
Like, it's a
chapel
nice
here,
hub.
too.
It's the
It is a
first,
very
it's the
nice
first,
house.
also the first one that grows with you that you can actually upgrade and expand,
Yeah.
which has a lot to make it
Villa
feel unique in
Auditore is
yours.
almost 200
Yep.
years
And
old.
then the next game
It was
happens.
built by my great-grandfather.
Which did it again.
A strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might
Mario
discover a few of them
Auditore.
It won't let me
yourself.
assassinate
With all
Mario.
the fighting that's been going on, this place has
Well, yeah, he's an
started
important
to get a
character.
bit rough
You have to
around
give
the
all this
edges.
dialogue first.
I wish I could do something.
Most people
about it.
finish their dialogue
I just don't
after
have
they
the
get
time or money to fix
assassinated.
things up.
Well, not in this
Yes,
case.
that's right.
Mario needs to actually
Here we
give
are.
the dialogue first.
Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
Must be the
Most
assassin thing.
impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again.
Hey,
if
how are you
only
doing,
I had
Picky and Silver Rogue? Nice for you to join us.
Now
Stop.
that you have had the tour,
Welcome.
you should go and outfit yourself.
Yeah, I'm still.
My men in the market
You
are
monster.
expecting you. Return here when
Don't
you're
worry, I
finished.
stole it from like 3 other people.
Our catchphrase,
Begin
comrade.
what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle.
If I had reality
here to
editing
escape
powers, I would have
Firenze.
started playing like
I intend to take
I
my
would have
family further still.
superimposed
But
the
what
little
about your father?
waving hammer and
He want
sickle
you to
flag
finish
thing
his work.
over the stream
What
right there
work?
when I said that.
My father was a banker.
We're in Italy.
Wait, he did not tell you?
And your point?
I have no idea
That's
what you're
my
talking
point.
about.
We're in Italy.
Ma che me
That's it.
That's true. We are in Italy.
To be fair, we are already rocking the colors for it.
Well, give me that.
Go and
You know,
fetch
you
the
are
gear in the
correct.
market.
Yeah,
Give me time to think.
yeah, so
But that's
Assassin's Creed 2 is
We'll talk more
based
later.
in Italy.
Some spending money should you need.
15th
And if you
century.
find
Based, you say?
rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top
I
floor.
think it is. Much more than the first game.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. There's something about that particular turn of phrase that always amuses me. You know, a lot of modern, streaming, internet-related aphorisms or things that I don't really care that much about. But just kind of, I don't really care about cringe, which is usually used in conjunction with it. It
That's
doesn't
pretty
really
cringe, not gonna
make
lie.
sense to me. You know, I will occasionally make a joke with it, but I think I just like the idea of just very based of you. You know, it's just it's just a really
I know it.
I don't know. I just really like the way it sounds.
And we're doing pretty well. And yeah, I mean, like
Even better than usual because I have cookies.
that's fair. Yeah.
The pause button is the wheel.
Okay,
okay.
that's see. I looked this up, and I guess it's a well-known issue that the controls are like weirdly scrambled in this game.
Okay.
So yes, you could manually rebind it,
Why would I do that?
So
but
what you're saying?
I'm
It's
warning you right
that-
now. When I next time I play an Assassin's Creed game, if the controls are weird, I will rebind it.
No,
That is
but
a
what you're
fact.
saying is that if we play an
Coward.
Assassin's Creed game, we should do an Assassin's Creed randomizer and just scramble the controls again.
Well,
After my
admittedly,
five?
scrambling keybinds could be really hilarious. God, there would be some really rough combinations.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, this one's already a rough combination.
Yeah, and you could fix that.
Why would I do that? Only cowards
I'm trying to
fix
envision-
minor
I'm
problems.
trying to envision having like randomized controls while playing like a Souls game,
Oh my gosh, that'd be
and
awful.
having to deal with like clicking in the right stick to attack or something.
That sounds
Whereas
terrible.
like circle the left
We're only
control
staying
stick
here
is
for a little
block or something.
don't
Something
like-
really dumb like that.
I know.
So what you're saying is we need to force Claus to do that at some point.
Yeah, obviously.
Um,
And I mean, like, $2,000 in spending money. I mean, like, when we're going to be upgrading the entire like hub area, I think that's reasonable.
And you got to remember, this is $2,000 in like, what is it? This
It's-
is like 1,600.
Yeah.
1400, 1450.
I was gonna say 14
something.
initially, and then I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah,
is it?
15th century, 1450 something.
So
I
yeah,
believe.
2000 and
It was,
that
like-
era. Man, that's a lot more money.
I think it's like
Salute them.
like
I did as you asked.
1457 or something like
And
that.
quickly, too,
We'll
and
have to
fast.
see the date again.
Now,
But
let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
The one thing I'm glad for is that the A and B buttons are still assigned correctly. It's just the X and the Y buttons that aren't.
But offense alone will not carry a battle. You must
And-
survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to
Finally, we can learn
You
how
said
to
my father was
dodge.
more than just a banker.
All right.
dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. I'm pretty sure that's like what, X right now?
Your
Well, it
father-
should be, but it
Well,
doesn't seem to want to work.
lock on, I think,
told
is
you before.
either left or right
My
bumper.
father was a paper pusher.
Oh, it's left bumper. That makes sense.
He was born and bred to kill.
I thought it was the same as the head button.
I find
It
this
was.
difficult to believe.
What of the list you carry? Do you think it's merely a catalog of debts? It holds the
should be A,
names
I
of
think.
those responsible for your father's
Oh,
murder.
you got it. You're just bad.
Yeah.
Benny,
Very
I taught
different.
you how to avoid your enemy's attacks.
That's not. Oh, I was fumbling for the button. That's
Turn them to your
I'm just
advantage.
very bad at video games.
Look, Ezio is not a good
All these
fighter, and I'm trying to
assassins and
roleplay him
Templars.
correctly.
Nah.
It reeks
Okay.
of fantasy.
You're right. He's not a good
So,
fighter. He is the greatest.
Civil Rogue says, like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That is true.
How did you know?
I also think if you can dodge a meteor, you can dodge a ball.
Figured you'd have the
Less
courage
relevant
to
in
There we
this
go.
franchise, but that is true.
And Picky responds with, yeah, they got the idea. Execution is hard.
guide to the inner workings of the order, its origin.
That's always how it goes.
Honestly, based on the last stream, execution's a lot easier.
Contained a powerful secret.
Yeah.
Something that would
Like, you can't press it when they attack.
That's why they came for him.
Oh, that was speak.
Assassins, Templars, Codex pages.
Like, you have to press it before they even start animating, I think? And I accidentally taunted?
To open your mind.
Wait, did they switch to the...
Always remember, nothing.
Okay, I can taunt with the Y button, which should be the taunt button, but it's the only thing that works with the Y button. What the heck?
Your mama can't help you this time.
I just love the whole fact that it's like, I'm trying to teach you how to fight. Ezio, what are you doing there? Just standing there taunting him.
Oh, it's B that's attack. My bad, no wonder. So only the A button's assigned correctly.
Which honestly, I'm pretty sure is just it was literally just it happened to be randomized to the correct thing.
Oh, you have to guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold it. And press.
Well,
It literally
Yeah.
says that
Yeah.
on screen.
Yep. Yep, it's on screen.
it says hold the target lock button, not the guard button. Look, this is just proof Ezio should not use a sword.
Yeah, Ezio should learn how to fight with a little hand axe or something instead.
You can't
Going
eat
for
me.
the full battle axe.
Vogliamo
Pretend
aprire
we're
le
playing
danze.
Valhalla already.
For several games too early.
You're making
I think we're several years too late.
Well, that's true.
Don't worry. In my grand future site,
Where you stand,
I have been
how you
playing
move.
a little bit of Odyssey on my own in my free time because I was thinking about it and I
haven't
figured
seen you picking apart my library.
it's gonna be like more than a year before we get to Odyssey anyway.
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
My father
I'll
was
just play through it on my own, and then
assassin.
one of you two can play it
But
when we
why
get
the
to
need for
it,
such secrecy?
and then I'll play
Are you
Valhalla.
familiar with the Templars?
Either way, I win.
Nightly orders formed during the
I
Crusades.
can't wait for Shadows being able to play like both a samurai and a ninja.
Yeah, if I really wanted
I think
to,
that'd be a lot of
I would
fun.
play as Alexios because you guys would both play as Cassandra.
France.
But
Yes.
I am also
Yeah,
playing as
sure.
Cassandra
Merely
for the third time since I've tried starting this game because she is just more fun. I like her voice acting
What
more
work?
at the start, and she's cool. So
Okay, that being on L3 is annoying.
The Templars seek dominion over man. And
It's
we,
kind of like
assassins,
with playing Mass
are
Effect.
sworn to stand against them.
because both versions of Commander Shepard are cool.
Yes.
They're
And
both
the other
equally
names on my
awesome.
father's list.
But
One has better voice acting in the first game.
yeah, just
That means Vieri.
I normally know her name, but I'm slanging on it right now. But the
Likely the
Okay,
female
what is
Commander
with
Shepard
this?
voice actor is
Would explain many
really
things.
good.
Yeah.
So
I don't even think I did it right that time. Oh, now I have to be Irish Hercules. No. Oh, I really don't want to use the sword. Why would I use the sword?
General leader.
because you can.
Oh, this is tutorial stuff, so it doesn't count officially.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Well, it depends on how you how you lay out your restrictions for challenge run.
Like if you can reasonably not, if you can't reasonably do it, do a challenge run without having to do like some section where you are basically forced to use said thing, then
Well
I
done,
still
Nepomucene.
consider you like valid
You've really
for
come
that.
into your
Also,
own.
I'm not learning
you.
glitches just so I can skip
All you
Irish
have given me.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Like when I
You've reconsidered
I think if
leave.
you are really invested, of course,
We sail for Spain.
you exploiting every
3 days.
glitch,
But
every
Nepot,
cheat
I have
to
given
not
you these
use the
skills
thing
that
you're
you
banning
might
your
be
challenge run
better
is fine.
prepared to strike
But I think
against
for a
their
casual
enemies.
run,
And if they find
never
me, I
using
will.
it except
You
where
want to leave
explicitly
Ezio?
forced by the tutorial is
Throw
usually
away
fine.
everything your father
Also,
fought
we
and
didn't even
died
know this
for.
was the challenge run
To deny
until
your
like
heritage?
an hour
Fine.
ago.
Come voi.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Buona fortuna.
I think that's
Why is he so
like,
upset?
I played,
not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be
Dishonored
expected, I suppose.
with no powers.
Given his heritage.
But there are 3 times in the game you explicitly can't get past without using Blink in the first Dishonored.
Oh yeah.
It brings up a very good point, but we know you're not going to do it.
What's the point?
I mean, you could remap your controls, but I know better than to do such a
Why
thing.
would anyone remap their controls just because they make no goddamn sense?
Well, it's very simple. You can either fix it, or
We forcibly
you
fixed
can
it for
stop
you.
complaining about it.
No. I think I'll take the secret third option.
We will force it upon you.
Oh, hey, there's a viewpoint.
Yeah, Picky, you're correct.
You're our chat whisperer.
Yeah, where they
Yeah. They respond saying, "Yeah, that's why I said I knew better."
You know me so well, Picky. You know me so well.
But it just kind of reminds me of back to the whole challenge run thing when I did the challenge run of Pikmin 2 with no purple Pikmin. Because there are times where you actually need to use purple Pikmin. It is strictly required. So as far as I'm concerned, using purple Pikmin solely for that purpose is totally fine.
Yeah, but that's reasonable, and we don't do reasonable on the internet.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it depends on your level of dedication and the options available to you. Because I think when I looked at it, even as far as speedrun strategy was like available, there wasn't anything that I could find that involved skipping those like required 3 blinks. At least, when I looked into it.
Yeah.
Because I guess because the game is so physics-based, it's remarkably hard to exploit the physics engine in the limited areas you have there. Like, you can exploit it in the open sections just fine. But, like, the Blink tutorial and the other 2 parts are so linear there's nothing you can exploit it with.
Where is everyone?
Yeah.
They ride for
Makes
San
sense.
Gimignano to
So, like,
slay
a
that
situation like
snake
that, it's like,
Vieri.
okay, taking a central game
Wish to
tool,
join
using
me.
it at the 3 required tutorial
find what
points,
you need
and
at this
never
stage.
again. Pretty good still.
You can tell the Animus is weird. If only. Oh, nice. What's this? Huh.
Well, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
Yep, definitely not.
King of Olympus looks kind of weird. I always imagined him more, more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember because that was kind of technically a increased restriction on the challenge run that was supported by like an in-game achievement. Everything was like an intentional challenge run, and it's just amping it up even more because
Yeah.
that challenge run is just never buy any abilities.
Ah.
So you still have Blink. You can use Blink as much as you want.
And then in 2, they don't require you to even accept the offer in the first place.
Yeah, but because I think it was so popular in the first one that they deliberately did it. It's like when you play because they didn't originally. Did they have XP0 in the original Kingdom Hearts?
No,
No,
that was
not in the
added
original.
Yeah, they
Finding
added it
Yeah,
later
it's
because
added
it was
in
such a
comics.
popular strategy.
Even in Kingdom Hearts 2, they didn't have it.
Yeah, it was exclusive.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
kind
I
of the same
need to go
kind of
back
thing, I think.
inside.
Because yeah, it's just so much there that it's like, hey, tons of people played the no powers run because there's a lot of other tools that are really fun too. So they made it an explicit option in the sequel.
Parkour is so jam.
But hey,
But
just
in the first
remember,
one-
it's a platformer. So clearly what you're doing is perfectly fine because you're backwards lawn jumping. Oh yeah, this is our bank.
Right, I forgot we had a bank.
Yeah, so whenever we get to a point, we'll start actually gaining like a passive income.
Yeah, which
And
will
that-
grow the more we upgrade the various
And-
places around town.
And that's where we get it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain it for the audience. Who probably never played this game.
But we haven't had it explained to us in game yet either.
That's true. Yeah,
Theo can't do pull-ups.
Mom, where are
To be
you?
fair, most people can't do pull-ups.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Time to collect more feathers. Yeah, so this is what the feathers are for.
Yep.
You can collect feathers, and I think Claudia will actually give you like various things.
Wait, not throw sword. Right, of course, it's Y. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, like once you reach like a certain like.
I'm pretty sure most
mark-
of these are consistently mapped exactly to the same wrong button.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna remember that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fun if I was just rewiring how my brain thought of them.
Oh yeah, it's a little thing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hidden progression elements involved in this thing.
Yeah, I always forget that the early Assassin's Creed games are just collectathons.
They definitely have a lot of collectathon elements.
I mean, that kind of sticks around just in a different way once they make it open world RPGs.
Yeah, it's an open.
But I haven't played most of the later
Because those
ones.
things
Because
are,
it's an
as
open-
many collectathons are, full of, bandit camps that have collectible
Yeah, it's an
side
open
missions and
open
stuff.
world games. A lot of them are a lot of open world games tend to be collectathons as well.
They kept the DNA.
I mean, just look at Zelda, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Both of them are clearly collectathons.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're action adventure collectathons, but they're still collectathons.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See?
To be fair, it's kind of a shitty reward.
Oh yeah, it is. In more than one way.
But in a game that was not a shitty reward. I'm going to talk about Dishonored briefly again because I was thinking about that still.
You honorless
Because
cur.
it's one of those games where the option it gives you are fun enough that it was really fun to play it with no powers.
Yeah.
Though it's also a little bit of a shame because the powers are really fun. Honestly, Blink is such a fantastic basic mobility power.
It's so good. Any form of teleportation like that is.
Yeah, but they really do make it work well with the game environments and everything. But because the three things that are strictly required in the first game.
Map, but let me see the map.
The first point is the tutorial.
Okay.
While you're in the tutorial dream for powers, you do have to use Blink.
Do you think it's gonna force us to take the horse?
Oh, I doubt
Let's
it.
find out.
The only reason why I decided to take the horse in Assassin's Creed 1 was more for convenience sake for the audience, so they didn't watch me sprint everywhere.
Well, someone needs the cardio. I'm just giving Ezio the cardio he needs.
Otherwise, I probably would have just sprinted everywhere without worrying about a horse.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Like I do in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
I never figured out the horse controls in those because I've captured one horse across, like, ever.
No, I definitely captured a lot of horses. I just never used any of them. I knew how to work the horses and knew how to capture them, knew all of that. I definitely felt very comfortable with the system. No, I'm just going to sprint everywhere.
Oh, wait, I remember why I did catch a horse even. The one horse I did catch was to go through the really cold regions of the map, because I didn't have anything to warm me up. So I was just trying to reach the next shrine or whatever to get a fast travel point before I died.
See, I went with the other method where I just sprinted and just ate food.
I didn't want to bother collecting food because I was almost out.
That's fair.
As soon as I finished that, my next objective was collecting food, though, so...
Like, as far as, and Picky it says that, thank you, I always think that walking was better, and to an extent, yes, if you're doing more casually, but, like, it's definitely, if you want to get around quicker, horses are usually better. But it's just more fun to kind of sprint around.
You're more likely to ignore stuff when you're on the horse, too.
Yep.
First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us.
Every time I got on a
He has
horse, I
sealed the gates
would
and
want to
sent his
climb a
men to
goddamn
guard
wall.
Fortunately for us,
Exactly.
the city
That is
larger
very
than
fair.
most. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll
See,
strike.
then you just don't get on a horse. Get on a bear instead.
Okay, time for an... Oh, wow, that conversation took a while.
Yeah. Man, how long has it been? How long have we stayed here?
it's been.
Really?
I love how it's literally 2 words. Instantly, vibes are created. God.
You and your
All
very
right,
naked
Ezio.
ladies.
Here's how it is going to work. My
Honestly,
men
I
and
don't
will
remember
distract
any
the
part of that
guards.
song
Once
like
we've
in
engaged
detail.
them,
I just
get
remember the
yourself
beat because
over the
it was
wall
one of those ones
and
that's on
find
the
a way
radio
to
all
open
the
the
time.
gate.
Yeah.
Take these
It's
throwing
been-
knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are.
Then
I
let us
literally don't know any of the lyrics clearly past that. I just know the beat.
In 1 week since left and made Yeah, no, I'm not remembering them.
Yeah, me neither. I know what song you guys are talking about, but yeah.
That's just.
Oh, there we go. Forgot it was on B.
I could probably more clearly do the Neil C remix.
You know what? I'm gonna wait for you up here. Just catch up. Thank you.
And I know that part has a bin where it goes, it's been. There's the letter as it like layers the song.
Should I? I mean, they seem to be doing fine out there.
More help is always nice.
I guess.
Well, look, if it makes you feel any better, the faster you progress through this game, the sooner you can make somebody else play the third game.
Okay, but I'm having a great time right now.
And one of us is going to be playing through Brotherhood and Revelations. So.
Yeah.
Yes, all I know is I'm not playing the third game. I did it recently, and I don't want to do it again.
That's fair.
Like, I don't hate it. I just, it wasn't that long ago that I already did it, you know?
Okay.
That was
a
very fearful guard.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's one of my guys.
If we're going to be making some song jokes, I think probably one of the key themes of this game, very much, even more so than the first game, is definitely let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
First game was much more Training Men.
Yep.
Mostly us falling down and dying when we tried to jump into the hay bales.
That's great.
That's why fall damage doesn't instantly kill you as easily in this game.
Fun fact. So, as I was, like I said, the other day I was playing Odyssey a little bit. So I had kind of a snapshot further into the series. Because that's as far as I've gotten. I've played up through 3, and I played a little bit of Odyssey. I don't know what happens in the middle in terms of how the gameplay transitions, you know? So it's kind of a lot, but one of the things, other than the fact that they, I think most of the big changes that happened with Origins.
Yeah, I believe it was Origins.
The first one that
Yeah, Origins was kind of the one that started going in that way.
Yeah, it was kind of a transformation of the franchise in terms of how it played.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. I haven't played it. But so one of the things that feels kind of weird is like the way the combat and everything controls is just really different. And just the general controls and stuff. But you also have perk trees and stuff, which are kind of nice because some of them are very cool.
Such as?
So first thing that's gonna be clear. So you got a bow. I think the bow came in a while back. I mean, it's been around since 3 at least, but I think the first person kind of like Breath of the Wildy style bow, you know, in some ways at least, you know, came around in Origins for the same reason. Mm-hmm. But so basically you have 3 separate statistics that are tracked as far as their relevance to open world combat goes. There are 3 main ones, which is your damage is either hunter damage, warrior damage, or assassin damage. Usually speaking, hitting them with your sword or axe or whatever you have equipped is warrior damage.
We're in.
Stealth kills care about assassin damage, which is much higher.
I'm glad you're finally in,
want you to
Mario.
distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm.
And then hunter
Hopefully it
damage
will
is
buy
your
me
bow
enough
damage.
time to find and silence Vieri.
So you need more armor sets that
Wait, Nipote.
boost different ones, you
Take
know?
a few of my men with
For
you.
instance, right now,
Just
I
to
am
be
wearing
safe.
the Ezio
Come join
set.
me once they're
Because when you start the game, you know, with whatever, I think I've from some features. I have 2 legendary armor sets that I picked up right away.
I won't draw any attention.
One of which is Ezio's Roman armor set, which gives bonus assassin damage. And the other one is like the Valhalla promo armor set, which is a Viking armor set that gives you bonus warrior damage. So I have been wearing the full Ezio set as I cleared the entire tutorial zone.
So Piggy brings up a very good suggestion. How about Highway to the Danger Zone?
Oh yeah, that's a fair one, especially if you're this close to dying like I keep being.
Unfortunately, the theme song for Black Flag is all sea channels.
That is very fair. Yep,
And
because
nothing else.
4 was definitely like that.
But yeah, so you have the 3 damage types in your gear, you know, interacts with those and certain perks and stuff, I guess, as you get higher level stuff. But one of the things this means is, you know, in addition to picking up like regular perks, like one of the basic assassin perks adds poison to your stuff. So even regular combat attacks will scale up poison damage over time, you know, or bow attacks will or whatever.
Nice.
In addition to your sneak attacks. At the level I've got, you know, the main, there's like a bull rush melee attack. The only warrior attack I've taken is Sparta Kick. Because you are a Spartan, how can you not take it, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Especially because you have a lot of high places in Assassin's Creed games. Kicking people off of them is very satisfying.
Ezio, someday you'll learn to climb. Clearly not going to be today, but...
So I took that and I got high
Okay.
damage range shot, you know.
So you can't go up on that side.
But the
Go
other
up on that
thing I've taken is just like a flat boost to assassination damage and stuff, you know? Because it makes it easier to one-shot guys, because as a consequence of the open world thing, some enemies can't be one-shot. If enemies outlevel you a little bit or an elite enemy or whatever, you might just knock out half the health and have to fight them first.
Why did it only work when I adjusted twice?
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyway, the one thing that was kind of interesting to note is your baseline perks. One of them specifically is it's like the eagle falling kind of thing or whatever. Is you can take falling damage, though it is reduced, like quote unquote reduced because it is the perk you start with. You just have it by default in the game. So just as an assassin character, you take less fall damage than anybody else, but you cannot die to falls from your default perk. No matter where you jump from, if you have a eagle dive or not, you will never die to fall damage.
Hey, look at treasure chest.
You'll just get hurt.
I will say, I do like the way they have arrows on the sides of the walls like that.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's helpful for sure.
Yep.
Pretty. I've already viewpointed this.
No. I guess not. I guess that wasn't a viewpoint.
Kind of interesting that you just literally can't take damage. Also, a very, very, very interesting thing. The first viewpoint they give you in the game is the giant island-centric statue of Zeus. You climb to the tip of his lightning bolt held in his hand.
Nice.
And that is your first viewpoint.
I love it.
It's one of the only two on the starter island. Yeah, there's just like a regular wooden dome at the southern end,
Quit cheating death, you jerk. Only I'm allowed to do that.
But that's about all I've done because I've only played through like half the starter island so far. Gone up a couple levels just because, just been messing around with it a little bit.
There we go.
Basically, the other day, instead of, I'm playing this game, I want to go listen to a podcast while I play, I had a podcast I wanted to listen to, and so I was thinking, man, I gotta pick a game to play while I listen to this.
How did they guess I'm going to assassinate them?
Nicole, there you are.
You really, you should have been blending more.
True, my mistake. I don't blend
and I will deal with these guys.
Also, remember, you can
go on ahead and root out that snake.
I'm not sure that would work in this situation.
I don't know either, but you can do it. I didn't say it would help.
Yeah, you just can't interrupt people's combos with a free assassination, apparently. You just gotta wait for him to finish swinging at your buddy.
Buddy might be the wrong word.
Your hired minions.
I don't know. I'm not your buddy, guy.
Oh wait, that's one of my guys.
That's fine.
Me, every time I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, I accidentally loot a corpse from a friendly NPC and everyone gets mad at me. They're gonna get really mad at me on this most recent run I started, because I'm going to be not just looting the friendly corpses, but looting the corpses of friendlies. Because the pro tip when you're playing a necromancer is never let a corpse go to waste. Have your warrior carry all of them, so that you can raise them as undead the next day when you need them.
I hate it, but that's actually really smart.
No, it's like as a necromancer, that's fair.
You want to keep like a certain number on hand in like your high inventory slot characters, preferably gnomes because they weigh less but still count as one single skeleton.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Which is really funny.
So you just collect gnome corpses.
Preferably, but you can't be that picky. You want all of them. And the other thing is that you huck most of them into a chest at camp in between days.
That is a different one.
Early in the game, there was actually an exploit. Well, maybe exploit. There's this magical chest that what it does is it was a chest of like ordinary objects. And so as you look at it, it looks totally normal, unassuming. You can't detect magic or anything. It looks like it's full of like random stuff. Like plates and dishes and mugs. But if you pull one out, there's like a couple of random magic items in there. And it puts everything in it. It turns it into like a half-pound weight dishware unit. They patched it out so it didn't do that to anything new you put into it later, presumably because you could have just this chest in your backpack and every single piece of silverware is magically transformed, totally non-detectable corpse. And this was apparently the Necromancer Pro Strat on launch.
Nice.
That just sounds like something you get for an actual D&D campaign.
Yeah, that's everything about Baldur's Gate 3 is just somebody would do this in a real D&D campaign.
Comandante! What? Mario Auditore has invaded the
Never forget, Owlbear from the top ropes.
How did they know Mario's in here?
all of the plumbing.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Well, I should go say hi to those guys.
Oh, that's the guy who, that's our tutorial dance.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, buddies. Don't worry, I'm dressed in the same colors you are.
Just a simple
See, I'm a
bully
friendly.
guy.
I'm just a boy.
Why did only one of you fight back?
The other ones felt like they wanted to just, you know, hang out.
Oh, he is up here. I assumed he was below. That's not working.
Ow.
Hey, counter finally worked.
Yeah, you kind of have to time it well. And I know with the hidden blade, it's like even stronger.
Yeah, it is.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Yes.
This smart
Pezzo di
asshole.
merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him.
Listen to him.
I love that this is Ezio's starting point.
Yep.
Dia le pace che cercavi.
Oh my god,
Requiesca.
he's Peter Parker.
Take this. Read
Oh my
it.
god, Ezio's Peter Parker.
Sure.
Our work here is finished.
I can see it.
Let us
Yeah.
return
With
to
great
the
power comes great assassinations.
Oh. Are we going to just be teleported to the next thing, or are we actually being kicked out?
Oh my god, Ezio finally owns a belt.
I think we're getting kicked out. That's my
Yeah, I can't even move.
Litter. The world collapses around us.
Yeah, I think it's like a year time skip or something pretty soon.
I believe so.
It's a good thing I didn't try to use a sword. Ezio's so inexperienced with those, it probably would have gone worse.
Okay, so we're not at the time skip part yet.
You really do spend quite a while in the Animus. Which, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the bulk of the gameplay is.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
That's not really what it means. No, that really doesn't.
What? It's true.
That's not really what it means. You
Come,
still have work to
Ezio,
do.
Walk with me.
I'm sorry,
sir.
guys.
Ugh, I
Well,
hate
there's been a
work.
change of plans.
The Pazzi answer to
Are you
another.
saying that meat's back on the menu, boys?
He
Yes.
is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men.
No
of
horny on
Europe,
main.
And leader of the Templar Order.
I don't think that's quite the
wait.
intention of that.
Hey, we
makes
saw
him
Borgia
responsible
just
for
a
the
little
murder of
bit
my
ago.
father and
He was
brothers.
talking to Vieri.
Yes. And he will kill
Probably
you
not
too.
important.
Yeah, probably not important. And we don't actually.
Then I must stand
Spoilers.
against him.
That is Roberto
But not
Borgia.
until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step.
I do appreciate the
No
fact
doubt
you can
he
walk through the
intends
entire
evil
game
in the
with your
city.
hidden blade out.
Yeah.
All right. That's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
Thank you, Mario.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result.
Sounds like a wonderful
But
person.
I do not think him, as you put it, beyond
Very
repair.
tug at the pigtails type.
Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval.
Oh, yeah, I
Your
mean, that's
attention.
also very true.
These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry,
I'm not gonna listen to this guy drone on all day.
Oh man.
He's not saying anything important.
Who cares?
Look, everyone involved's already dead.
Look
Yeah.
familiar?
Oh, their codex pages.
Yes.
Involved is
Your
kind of doing a
father
lot of
managed
work on
to
that
find
front.
and translate a few before he...
The area and no one else I care about.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us,
If
who
you have
long
4
ago
pages
held
out of
in
like
peace
30,
at
how
Eden.
could you guess that it's supposed
His
to be a
name
prophecy?
was Altair.
One of the pages
He
says
spoke of
prophecy. I
something
mean,
powerful
Yeah,
and
probably.
ancient.
I don't know.
beneath the land.
Altair.
Sounds silly.
Huh,
What
never
he
heard of him?
did,
That sounds
Solving
familiar.
that little mystery is
no,
exactly
sounds kinda-
why we collected these
kinda fake.
pages.
Then let me help. It's time I take on my father's work.
So it's kind of
All of
boring.
it. I'll start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Ben, return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Next pages are revealed on your map by reaching viewpoints. Thank you, game.
Yep. Trying to... Please stop. There we go. Trying to figure out which floor it wants us on is
I think
the
they.
hardest part of this.
I think they actually want you to be on the roof.
Ugh. That's logical and makes
a
sense. Why would anyone think of that?
I don't know.
Where else are viewpoints ever?
Wherever you want to see something nice.
Yeah, that's fair. Quick, bring me just like a screenshot of like a really nice landscape in a video game or something like that.
Also, I didn't think I have to viewpoint this thing twice.
Yeah, that's kind of. It's kind of
It's
weird.
like when you get to a city in a video game and you go do like all the city stuff and like unlock your fast travel points, and then you go back and they immediately give you the quest that tells you how to unlock the fast travel point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just did.
Yeah. The 4 philosophical codex pages. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ran into a tree.
Watch out for that tree.
No.
Ah, they're just in these convenient little packages.
That was surprisingly easy.
Perfect.
Good, we take those.
Okay, it's not.
SEO is George of the Jungle confirmed.
Oh man.
Sure.
Good
I mean,
time.
you're not wrong, but I wish you weren't right.
Well, I think a more plausible situation here may simply be he has descended from assassins.
That's true, George of the Jungle.
That's why he has the natural parkour skills required to do jungle shit. It's from being an assassin.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I wonder if he has eagle vision.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Has anyone actually sat down and made a crossover fic?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm just imagining Tarzan with a hidden blade.
That would be funny.
Clayton wouldn't see it coming.
Okay, so that one was an eagle feather. Okay.
The wacky thing though is you wouldn't even have to worry about whether or not Clayton can see it coming because not Clayton.
Wrong setting.
Only if you're being boring about it.
Okay, would Sora's Keyblade turn into a hidden blade, or...?
Because you have to remember one important thing. Assassin's Creed games have been published on the Switch.
Yeah.
It is also worth noting Assassin's Creed is canon to Final Fantasy, and vice versa.
Yeah, that is true.
Or at least Final Fantasy 15 is canon to Assassin's Creed.
And also,
Gotta love continuity crossovers.
Pirates of the Caribbean and Black Flag, they've got to be canon to each other. I can't imagine a world where they're not.
I mean, Picky also brings up a good point. If George had eagle vision, he would be avoiding those trees.
Fair.
Well, he just didn't rebind the controls for it.
Oh, yeah.
He can't be bothered.
Who would ever do that? That sounds silly and like something only a crazy person would do.
Yeah. Kaz, why do you do it?
I don't. I just play games where the controls already work.
And I play Ubisoft games. Hey, horse.
Hey, look, a free horse.
Oh, I wanted to assassinate it.
You know, people don't want you to know this, but you can just take any horse you see. They're free. Nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
Okay. It may have taken me a moment to figure out how to dismount.
Use the control stick to steer your horse.
That's a good idea. I'll remember that.
Yeah, the horse that I'm clearly on.
Look, as soon as it starts giving me tutorial advice, that's when I need to pull back.
I'm clearly on the horse.
Finally, I'm rich. 10,000 florins.
Nice.
Which in today's money is 10,000 florins.
Probably.
Okay, do I seek out a healer?
Yes, we did save Mario from being attacked. So Mario's fine.
We did save Irish Hercules, yeah.
Yeah, and Piku was asking about it because they had stepped away.
If we saved Mario, that must mean Ezio is Princess Peach.
Would Claudia be Luigi then?
Sure.
Okay.
I can see it.
No. It can't be Claudia because Leonardo da Vinci would be Luigi.
No, you've got a strong point there.
Those are some cruel words, but you're right.
So not the Claudia.
Right.
Our uncle
Okay,
is
Leonardo
from
da Vinci
Moscow.
in
This
Luigi's
is outrageous.
What's
But it's
happened?
fake Leonardo.
He's making me
That was
work.
fine.
If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem
Yep,
is,
here we go.
there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside.
Thank you,
If you
Claudia.
actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will
I
want to come
forgot
this far
that
out
she
of
gets
the
her
city.
act together so
But
hard
if
that
they
she
do,
just
I'll keep the
decides,
money
all
we
right,
make
I will
in this
run your
chest.
criminal
You're
empire.
going to
Yep,
have to
she's
show up
literally
to
one
take
of
it to
the
bank
most
yourself.
important members of
Because
the
when it
order.
gets full,
Yep.
I'm
I
just
don't
going
remember.
to
There's
get extra
some
cash
some
for
game I
myself.
played that was
Capito?
mostly kind of like a mediocre RPG, I think. But like, you know, it was kind of like had sort of a gimmicky sort of like subverted harem premise kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Where I think it was like literally like the character's joke goal. I don't really remember much about it. But you remember one thing, it's like, oh yeah, like literally the first person you recruit, like some like random shopkeeper's daughter or whatever, that you like rescue in like your tutorial. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, you know.
Buongiorno.
You know, you just think she's
something
gonna
wrong.
sit there and she just
Yes,
like, you
Mario
know,
hired me
is
to
like
deal with this
running
mess.
like, you know, you
But I'm
sell
an
her like
architect,
junk items, whatever. She's
not
like,
a
you know,
miracle
the
worker.
trash merchant, you know, you sell
Without
stuff
money,
to
I
between
can't fix
adventures or
any of
whatever.
these buildings.
But she just also
Maybe
kind of
someone brought
casually
you
starts a
money.
criminal empire while you're
Then
doing
we'd be in
other shit.
business.
It's my
You must be
understanding. Something I
serious,
forgot far enough.
Am I right?
So
That is a hell of a facial
I
model.
like this
Yes, it is.
architetto.
Yeah.
That's very observant.
That's
I forgot about
If you
this
want to fix
facial
a
model.
stone, I'm going to need
I
it.
gotta tell
have a
you,
price
But it's
list.
showing up in
Like
my
shops
nightmares
and
again.
there's
garages.
exactly one
Just
thing this
bring
makes
the
me think
gold,
of.
Make a choice,
And
and I'll
that
begin
is
at once. If
one
I build
of
you a shop,
Crab and
you,
Goyle.
as the landlord,
In the
can
movies.
purchase
Yeah,
goods there
that's fair.
at
One of
lower
them looks
rates.
exactly
If you
like
invest
that.
more money in the shop,
He
you get
also
an even
looks
greater
like-
I
discount.
don't know which one.
As for renovations,
and also as a
you'll be bringing
very
the
side
town
point,
villa back to
Claudia
life.
would be
As Sir
Toad's
Mario
worth.
tells me, that was very
Yes.
important to your great
Does that mean Toadsworth runs a secret
Plus,
criminal
when you buy
empire?
shops
Yes.
Why are
and
you surprised?
renovations, You'll be increasing
Mostly
the number
'cause
of
it's
people
more like
in
Toadette's
this,
thing.
causing your income
No,
to
no,
increase.
no.
Yeah,
So, let's take a
exactly.
look.
We're gonna
That's
spend
the
$1 billion on the town. That's it. That's essentially what's gonna happen.
Yep. Okay, so we should put our money in important stuff.
So picky. Just think of it this way.
Obviously, start with the brothel.
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where you spend money in order to get discounts at the shop.
Don't need the church. Oh, yeah, we definitely need the well. That's a good second thing to go with. And I guess a Thieves Guild? Military barracks, Thieves Guild.
Hey, at least it worked out pretty well. It honestly was not that obtrusive,
Yeah,
One
okay.
Viaggio.
but like it was also kind of silly.
Alright, we've got a Thieves Guild, a brothel, and a well. I think that's everything we need.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it wasn't like as obtrusive as it could have been. It could have been a lot worse in 2. Not this one, not this 2, a different 2.
It's twos all the way down.
Yep.
Ezio, my boy. I think
A
it's
mechanic
time
in
I showed
Xenoblade
you
Chronicles
something.
2 is that you can buy so much from various shops that they will start trusting you so much that they will give you discounts on the things that you buy there. And then
Seems abusable.
and then eventually you can actually buy the deed to the store.
Well, I'll trust you with this.
So you're essentially like the owner, and you still have to pay money because like they still need to make a living. But every time you go up to them, it's like, oh hey owner.
Okay. Seriously, that is the best Hidden Blade alternative. Why didn't we get that?
Very fair.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Also, an important Xenoblade thing.
Oh yeah, no, it did get excessive, but like again, I didn't mind it too much because it
Right.
just didn't feel super intrusive. But it was also kind of silly how it affected every single store.
I really wish there was a way to go in first person. Or at least I wish I knew what the way to go in first person was.
I think it's pressing maybe they changed it between 1 and 2 then.
Let's see, it's not any of those.
Because if it's not Eagle Vision should probably use the first person. That's why I worked in 1.
Yeah, Eagle Vision doesn't work out.
Okay, then I
Guess
have
they
no.
removed it.
I have no idea.
Oh well.
But the
Oh,
other
right,
important
Mario's coming
Xenoblade
down
thing
here.
that you can never forget about
Yes,
is
Rex did own everything at age 15.
think you can take me.
Yeah, that's true.
You think you can take me? You're done.
Mario, what are we
This
finally?
is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair.
with a patch.
Little is known about Altair's life, but his
Also,
armor
at the
is
same time,
light
it's also
and
very
very
fair
strong.
because it
I
could
give it to
actually
you,
get
but
kind
I
of
don't
grainy.
know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me
It
it
was
would
still
remain
fun.
locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these 6 were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it.
I don't think I've
In my
actually
younger
ever
days,
collected the armor of
I sought
Altair.
the 6 myself.
I think I did
With no
everything,
success.
all but one of
Perhaps
the
you will have better
requirements, and then just forgot about it.
That's fair.
What do you, yeah,
In
no, you
order
don't
to
collect it
achieve
from the main
perfect
store, you just collect,
synchronization
like,
with
2
Ezio,
or
you
3
have
of
to
them.
get that armor.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Thanks, Rebecca.
I love how you need to collect the armor of Altair to get perfect synchronization, but you don't have to wield a sword?
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, as far as I can tell, Ezio never actually wielded a sword.
At least in this timeline.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is the only true timeline. All other timelines, they just lying.
No, every timeline is true.
But are any of them permitted?
Yes.
Huh. What do you know? I forgot I was intending to go out the front door, so I just kept running.
It's okay. You'll just have to fight your master in the backyard again.
Makes sense.
Tragic. Terrifying.
You know, now that I think of it, maybe we should have started with a military barracks and not a thieves guild.
No, I think the Thieves Guild
I don't
works
see
perfectly
why.
fine. No, the Thieves Guild works fine.
Mostly because I literally don't remember what the effect any of these things have on anything.
Pretty much just income.
Yeah, it's
The
for,
shops
you know,
get discounts.
shops.
I believe in this game it's pretty much just income based. I think there's like some things that you can do with it in Brotherhood and Revelations, but in this game it's pretty much just income.
Yeah, Brotherhood introduced like a mission system where you could send your assassins out on missions.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you could also recruit them and have them and fight alongside them in various around the city.
Yep.
And I think they also made it free eventually. It would once you had enough Thieves Guild and such owned in the city, it became free to hire them or something like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I just remember in Brotherhood you basically own Italy by the end of the game.
So I'll read this, but before I say that, Picky, it's kind of like what happened with Altair. So Picky says, Ezio's ankles are going to be dead by the time we end this adventure with how many times we are yeeting ourselves off of the edges.
Wait till you get to the Ezio's last game.
I was gonna say, funny thing you say that, but
Yeah.
The last game where he's the protagonist,
1478. Yeah.
it's entertaining. So bring that back up in like 6 months.
Yep, pretty much.
He's got what, 3 games?
Yeah.
Plus some side games?
Yeah, the 3 main ones are 2, Brotherhood and Revelations.
yeah, that's the trio of Ezio stuff.
I wonder why I have high notoriety here.
I don't know. Must be some weird thing.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to
Yeah,
you.
this was the time skip.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend.
Thank you, Da Vinci.
Ah, you found another one. How exciting.
Bitch, I found 4.
This one is tricky to
Well,
break.
they were pages. They have to fit, and they have to make it into
ancient
one.
languages.
Right, so they
Maybe if I
took 4
chose-
pages and turned them into a scroll.
Yeah, pretty much.
It seems to be a manual of sorts.
Well, that makes
for
sense.
Different assassination techniques.
Well, we have to do gameplay
Yes,
stuff
it's-
somehow.
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
I do appreciate that he's just like, oh, cool, assassination techniques.
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Let me build this cool knife. Incredible. Leonardo is very chill.
Yes.
Talking to Leonardo instantly dropped my notoriety. I don't want to think about that.
Well, it's simple. People are now suspicious for entirely different reasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
They just think you're a crank instead of an assassin.
You can't prove anything.
Yes, Leonardo is the best.
Like, Leonardo and Ezio's friendship is...
One of the best friendships in this entire series.
Yeah, I feel like it's a significant part of why Ezio is so beloved.
Yeah.
It might not be the quintessential thing, but it's definitely top 3.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely top 3.
It's good.
I've
Then,
done
in
it.
fact, we get
Come
3 games
quickly.
with him.
Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Plus, they did
Lucia
Leonardo
Di-
very well.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
Shh.
Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Thanks.
Safer than anyone else in this town.
Oh,
And there's the notoriety.
Oh wow, that's full notoriety.
Oh, it was that before I ran into it.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that.
Don't worry, I know ways to bring it down.
Yeah, committing murder.
Yep.
Classic.
It's him. Die, traitor.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they can duel with.
Nobody can notice if there's nobody to there. Oh yeah, you can dual assassinate.
You just walk up and just boom.
You can now shank 2 people at once with the power of holding 2 knives.
What an insane upgrade to an assassin's capabilities.
Damn your soul. I should believe. Now, fast.
Okay, so I've thought about a knife, but have you thought about 2 knives?
No.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, this is really neat.
That's crazy talk.
Pardon me, everybody.
Man, these people are having a hard time.
Just trying to pass through.
Oh, Gisela, Malora. I want no part of this. No, my lovely agreement.
Pardon me. Pardon me. The Fox. I imagine they're not going to be a very relevant character in the future.
Ow.
What was that for?
Why'd you hit me with the sledgehammer? Jeez.
Where did you go? So, I have an important question. Outside of the Colosseum, what do you think is the most memorable specific building to you?
I know barely any of them.
Literally the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Like,
It's because everyone says the Colosseum if you don't give them anything else.
no, because I remember renovating the Colosseum and I think Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm honestly not entirely sure what my answer would be either. That's more because I'm very indecisive.
Oh, no, actually, it's the, what is it, the aqueducts.
Oh, yeah,
I'd give it to the aqueducts.
That's fair.
They're such a,
Aqueducts are pretty
they're
cool.
genuinely an amazing piece of engineering, especially for the age.
Yeah, in Absolution, I might have said
No.
All right. Who saw what
Need any help, senor?
Senor, need any help?
Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder.
Another soul lifting up to Saint-Pierre. May you find peace.
Okay, I should probably go back to doing my job.
I don't know, it seems kind of silly. Doing the job? I mean, who does that?
Try to work with it.
What? My
I
pouch.
just
My money.
looted
money.
so many people for that money.
Get back here.
You only took 100 away. It's fine.
I
You're
will
making a
end
big mistake,
him.
my friend.
That's my money. I need to
Enough of
spend it
this.
on brothels or something.
Enough indeed. Why don't you give up?
Return what you've stolen.
Would if I could.
Wow, that was very
I can't.
graceful, Ezio.
I know, right?
The living embodiment of
I
grace.
swear, I'll
He
run you
is
through when I
beauty, he is
catch you.
grace. He
Now
will
where's
knife
the
you in
fun
the
in that?
face.
I hate you, game. I really hate you.
Come, amigo. We only wish to talk to you.
Oh no. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
Maybe you shouldn't have stopped.
I don't regret it. I don't regret it.
Get back here!
Make me.
Ezio, you're really bad at this.
You're making a big mistake, my friend!
I don't think it's Ezio that's bad.
It's definitely
Enough of
Ezio. The
these.
other option is me, and that doesn't
Enough
make any
indeed.
sense.
Why don't you give up?
No, it makes perfect sense.
What the heck?
Keep pressing the wrong button.
Oh, I had my
Like, that one was on you.
That was the right button, though. I pressed the right button.
I don't think you can call it the right button when that's what happens.
Get back here!
Hey, if it's the same button that tackles, it's the right button. And I think it's the same button
You're
that
making a
tackles.
big mistake, my friend! Enough of this!
Enough indeed. Why don't you give up?
There we go.
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service,
You know-
Messer Ezio.
I think this guy's got nothing on the Gray Fox.
He
You
doesn't.
know my name.
Grey
is my
Fox was
business
such a
to know
weird
everything
idea in
in this
Oblivion.
Isn't that
More
why
when
you're here?
the Thieves Guild
Indeed.
quest line
Need to find
is
someone.
mutually exclusive with the
Know where
Fighters
he'll be
Guild, because
before
both
he
of them are
does.
trying to take out a different criminal group,
Francesco de
and
Paz.
each other to be the
There's
top
word
criminal
on the street
organization
of
of
a
Arden.
caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset.
And then Oblivion has you
Learn
join
something of
Ocean's 11.
Francesco's whereabouts there.
I
You know
mean,
where it is
fair.
to be held.
It's such a
Yeah.
weird direction
when you are
to
ready,
take an
and we'll
active
go.
criminal organization.
Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Picky is just responding to the guy. It's like, this dude has got such an asshole demeanor. I like it.
Well, you know that is a true statement.
Actually,
That's happened.
it highlighted the swearing. Picky. I didn't care about the devil email.
Fine.
I see him. There.
Murderer! Stay back!
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
Fine, okay, you want to know the really funny part about that? Is that Automod did not indicate anything about it and let that through just fine.
Well,
Suppose I should find a way to stay in shape.
I guess, yeah.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
I'm kind of with La Volpa at this point. What are you doing, Ezio?
I don't know. You don't know. He doesn't know. It's a mystery to everybody. You know, I was thinking about some of our future side game options a little bit the other day,
Okay.
and I had a realization. So, one of the two of you may remember.
Nope.
Yeah, it wasn't you. That was talking to, but I said I was being vague for dramatic effect.
Well, I'm ruining it.
But-
Or also dramatic.
There was many moons ago some plans for a specific way of doing
Here we are.
doing the
Francesco
third
Di
game of the
Pazzi is meeting his
series.
people
Oh.
inside that church.
How do I join
oh
them?
man, that could be really fun to do on stream.
Catacombs that
Based on
run
the look in
under
your
the
face, you
city.
also don't
They
remember.
will
Well, like,
lead you to a place
no,
where
I know
you
vaguely what he's
stop
talking
on
about.
the meeting.
I'm
Greet
talking about
the
Dead
lights,
Space.
stone
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Because for Dead
Then
Space
slide
3's
it
co-op,
down.
I
Yeah.
specifically got another copy of the game.
Thank you
to
for all your help,
actually
Volpe.
playing.
Yeah, I figured you were talking
co-op.
about. I figured you were
fortuna.
talking about Dead Space. That's the. But it's like, what was it about Dead Space? Oh, right, the co-op.
The other thing I realized about it is it'll be a lot easier to get through some of it because instead of forcing somebody to play the original version, they can just play the remake for game one.
Oh, yeah.
which should be a little more bearable for the more modern player.
I don't know. I think we should just make someone play through both.
Also fair.
What, one person plays through the original, one person plays through the remake.
Seriously, what is drawing all of their attention? It's the weirdest thing.
You know,
It's your puppet.
I was
Oh,
about to say the same. It's the Fire Engine Red. We should have gone with more of a mauve. Maybe crimson.
not on your life.
If you had enough crimson, you could look like a king. But then nobody would know how to explain it.
I don't want to reset the universe. I don't need that. Wait, did that say first person camera?
I don't know.
It did. It just didn't stay on screen long enough for me to know what the normal button would be.
Rip.
But yeah, so anyways, with the addition of one way or another, the remake, playing through that, and then the second one, and then doing a proper co-op run of 3 on stream, could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
You can get zany with co-op. The other nice thing about co-op, potentially, is while it would take a little while to get going, we can always do wacky weapons. Wacky weapons are a lot easier in co-op.
That's fair.
True. But they're a lot funnier in solo play.
Well, the fact that they're easy means you can make the dumbest shit possible in co-op sometimes.
You can do that in solo play most of the time.
Yeah,
It just ends terribly for everyone involved.
It's not as fun if the game hates you when you do it.
You aren't nearly willing enough to laugh at your own suffering, and it shows.
Look, I absolutely have used bad stuff in games and enjoyed it. But God, sometimes it does just suck that the game does not want you to do anything other than use the best stuff. And sometimes it really is suffering.
That's fair. It's really nice how this entire place is set up for an assassin.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, if I knew going to Templar's meetings was this easy, well, I probably still wouldn't have gone, but... I think I'd get the hang of the controls quicker if I didn't have a head.
That's fair.
Because it keeps saying, press this button, and then I press the corresponding button like an idiot.
You hear a chorus of angels telling you, sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
Literally.
You are not the angel on my shoulder. You're barely the devil.
Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance.
You were literally just the chorus. You were the Greek chorus.
Go home to Elena and tell
I
her how
never
much
said
gold
Greek.
we made
We're
tonight.
in Italy, idiot.
Are you saying Italians aren't Greek?
Yes. They're Italian. Both are Mediterranean, but...
The confusion on your face.
Oh my goodness, water! Water!
Wait, shit, we need to figure out, are we Altair's equal?
No, because the animus got updated. We can actually swim in water.
Yes.
Oh my god,
I
we're
know that,
superior to Altair.
Well, as I had kind of pointed out to somebody, the way I heard it phrased the other day is, it's like, man, we got all kinds of, there are all kinds of weird prejudices in America, but it's got nothing on intra-European prejudice sometimes.
Yeah,
That's fair.
or just every country has their prejudices, and they're kind of silly.
Yeah, it's just
They're always
the fact
silly.
that countries are smaller in Europe means that it's very easy to have them like.
Oh yeah.
It seems weird in comparison to Americans who are used to being prejudiced against people outside of America.
Okay, but just ask people about their least favorite state, and they'll
but
answer the same way.
It is less severe than what it sometimes is in Europe. A lot of times, I understand.
Basta merda, he's getting...
It's just kind of a wacky situation.
Did I stab him in the thigh or the dick?
I think the thigh.
Aw.
The true measure of that, though,
It looks
is
more like the leg.
is what you hear when you ask somebody in Europe what part of Europe is the Balkans. You will never hear the same answer to that question from two different countries. Very convenient that those things swing on a perfect 90-degree angle.
I know, right? Oh look, a way up if I fall. We're not getting there yet, but that is something that happens in Assassin's Creed. It's like we'll make shortcuts, and then Ezio like points it out every single time.
I thought you meant people falling.
I don't know. Like like I think it's fair from a gameplay standpoint why Ezio would point it out every single time, but like at the same time, it's also just really funny.
I've got to check something. Just noise controls. What's assigned to...
I'm gonna call this a win.
First person camera. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll
First person
I'll fix
camera
that
is
one.
unbound.
Okay. We'll bind it to this one. Oh, I can't bind it to that one.
Probably R3.
I think that's bound to something already.
Oh,
yeah, that's bound to the pause button. I'll fix that.
Why was it bound to pause?
Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so we can't pause the game anymore. But we have first person. Oh my god, I still can't turn up and down.
But we will need to eventually pause the game for something.
The problem is now we can't pause because the controller doesn't have the pause button bound.
Well, I can still... Oh wait, no, I can't open the map either. Oh well, this is fine.
We'll have to hard override it with the keyboard.
Oh, okay, it's sort of working. Huh. Yeah, you can't... I still can't turn up and down.
So, Ezio is a Doom character.
It's cursed.
Oh my
yes.
god. Yeah, no, I just cannot turn up and... No, that doesn't do it. Yeah, oh well.
I think it might just be this area.
I haven't been able to turn up and down, to turn the camera up and down since the game started.
Yeah, it might just not be free look enough.
Okay. Anyway, what did... Oh, right, those. Oops. Oh, well. Back up.
Behold!
See, fixing the controls that much really threw me off on what I was doing. That's why you should never fix any of the controls, and you should just accept the world as it is.
Don't respond. Don't respond to it. Don't respond. Don't respond to
Die
it.
in a fire.
Don't.
I'm gonna go get him.
It's okay. Vicky's like, no.
I think I'll mark that as a victory.
Well, don't worry. I already marked it as victory because you did change of control.
Yeah, but they didn't change anything useful.
Yeah, I didn't say change anything useful, so I won.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You know what? Fair.
How dare you give him any victories? Where am I supposed to go next? I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene that
I think
told...
you go up there.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have paid attention to the cutscene where Ezio told us where to go. Yeah, working out fine so far.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Whee!
Oh, you're sitting on top of it.
There we go. Didn't want to let me drop.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go
Wow,
look.
they actually acknowledge it.
This was
That's
supposed to be an
unusual.
easy
Yeah, a guard that's actually like...
Told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
I always think that it's really funny that your strategy for solving these things is, I'm going to follow the secret marked entrance and go through like the elaborate cave full of puzzles and platforming. And at the far end, right when you're about to get to your goal, it's just, this is an accessible building that has soldiers in it already. You could have just walked in from above and skipped half of this. That's what I feel like playing Uncharted sometimes. It's like, I solved the detailed puzzle-filled tunnel to get here, and it brings me up into the basement of a building that the soldiers got to by driving through a wall.
Yeah, no, that's how you always do it, right?
I mean, it is a classic. This happens to Indiana Jones more than once, but...
Yep.
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards!
Aww.
It's incredible. I've already
I
gone
was
from...
running right at him, too.
Yeah, it's incredible because I've already gone from going, man, the fidelity is so much higher than the first game, to, man, these face models really suck. In the course of one play session.
Like they're still better than the first game.
Oh, I know. It's just my perspective completely changed. This is probably fully a consequence of playing Odyssey.
How rude of you.
Very convenient that the hanging lamp is exactly where you needed it to dodge the game.
I will say this guard is probably one of the smartest guards in the entire series.
Oh, 100%, no question.
Except for the part where he tried to escape you through a parkour puzzle.
But he's actually blocking our way.
He's literally the smartest guard.
I know.
The fact he keeps turning around and pausing, though, is probably not his best element. I hate you!
Much like the fact that you keep turning around every time he drops something in front of you.
Yes, exactly.
He's gotta be panicking.
No, 100%.
Come on, Anakin. You panicking?
Sprint! Sprint after him!
We're under attack! Guards!
Fuck you! Oh well. Makes my job easier. Yeah.
Literally, smartest guard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, gonna make sure he doesn't go through these various things. So I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna close this on him.
Nice double assassination.
Yeah, that was a very good double assassination.
That was easy.
Also went back to get reinforcements too.
He lived longer than any of my other enemies.
Yep. Here just reminded me of the whole Uncharted thing with crashing a car into a wall. So like the other day, my parents and I were watching Madam Web, and that's
I'm so sorry for you.
honestly not bad. Honestly, it wasn't that bad.
It's all here.
But
Swords, staves,
one of my favorite
axes,
things about
armor, bows.
one of my favorite
Our
moments
men will
was
want for nothing.
I take this gift
when
to mean the Pope consents.
Gasly just
gave
like
his blessing to
runs
the
into the
operation.
main antagonist with a car, like
long as
go
nobody's
like they're in a restaurant, and the guy is like
We're all set for
slowly
the
like
normal
trying to get out to the
morning,
three
senor.
girls that she's trying to
Debate's
protect,
been laid,
and she
but
just
it wasn't
runs
easy.
in with a taxi and just
brother
hits
was
him
changing his
straight
plans.
on, breaks through the door and
We need
wall.
to be on hand to make sure
It's like, you know
Giuliano
what?
even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is
That does sound pretty hilarious.
You think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten
I'm working
how your
tonight. I
son
had to
was
stop out.
murdered?
I walked back into the room and
We'll suffer
and
no
here you
such
say "f you."
surprises this time, Maestro.
Sounds about right.
That
have
one's
my
for
word.
you.
Molto bene. I should be off.
This one going
I
out
have
to my
some
homies.
business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow
Bento Gen?
a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of understanding guide us.
One thing I'll say about Madam Web, it feels very much like the one of those types of things where like they had enough budget for at least like half of the movie, and they just completely ran out of budget for like the latter half.
I think we've stumbled onto one of the
Yeah.
assassin's tombs. Ezio's
It
uncle
does explain a lot of the, well, a lot of the hate for it.
Yeah. At
Now
least
that we
that's
know
what
the
I
way in,
noticed.
I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Because like overall, acting-wise, it was solid. Like I wouldn't say it was like best acting ever. There's a couple of people who did far better than others, but like I would say the worst acting came from the main antagonist. But it oddly worked because the main antagonist kind of thought of himself as like an otherworldly being anyways. So his stilted acting kind of throughout the whole...
Almost felt intentional?
It almost felt intentional.
Fair.
So it's kind of like a weird, like, this sort of works.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times, especially in really, really bad movies.
Yeah.
But I can't think of many examples. Name one of our bad movie nights ones that doesn't have Count Dooku in it.
But,
in, like, regards to specifically, it feels like the budget starts failing in the last
No, in
half,
regards to
maybe?
terrible acting that almost feels like it works because it almost feels intentional.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would say, like, the worst... I think overall it's because the guy who was doing the acting...
Shark Exorcist.
Fair, that's a fair one.
Like,
I overheard something.
I think overall,
They have weapons enough for a
Picky says the
battalion.
room.
Even the Pope has given support.
Yeah, the room's actually a pretty good example. Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't
What
want to
the
give it
hell are
credit
they
for
planning?
anything, but, you know,
I
I
couldn't
guess that's
understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici.
Not
and it begins tomorrow morning
whatever the
at
name
2.
of the protagonist is, or
Medici
the
will
actor
all
who
be
plays
there
them,
for
but
Sunday
some of the other
service.
characters in it.
Along with the rest of Firenze. They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass. But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness. If they succeed.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was probably just some of the actors
will not come to that.
probably saw the script, and they didn't
hope
just
you
like
are
certain
right.
parts of it, so they didn't really give it their all.
That could be it.
It's probably part of it, and I think for the villain especially, because I think the villain was definitely he was
Phoning it in.
like he definitely acted, but it definitely didn't feel like he was trying his best.
He was just there to collect a paycheck.
Pretty much. But again, it weirdly works.
Finally.
E.T. phone in.
I found a town crier.
Apparently, I didn't really realize this because I just didn't really notice the mouth movements all that much on him. But apparently, like, he dubbed in all of his lines.
Gotcha.
Weird.
Or at least, like, they dubbed in a lot of his lines. So he said the lines, but then they also dubbed in some of the lines. And apparently some of the lip syncing is off. And I didn't really notice, but...
Fair. I don't have a good eye for that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have the best eye for it either.
You know, Assassin's Creed does teach some important things. Like how taking down posters and murdering one person is enough to make everyone forget you're here.
Well, yeah, obviously. But I would definitely say, like, overall,
I'll admit, I might have to figure out if there's a way to, move the camera vertically in this game, because I feel like there is.
Oh, yeah.
But if it is, it's not mapped. I won't fix anything else, because I don't want Claus to win. But...
No, we'll check out the stream today, and we'll mess around with controls and see if we can figure that out.
Again, we're not fixing anything but the camera.
I honestly don't care. You're the one playing. They're literally only inconveniencing yourself.
Yeah, but it's funny. You're really killing the vibes, man.
We'll do that.
That's fine. You deserve it.
What have I... Okay, don't answer that. There we go. Finally managed to... Yeah, that's the second time I've managed a double assassination, and I'm not sure why it's so hard.
I think it's because it has to be very specific.
Yeah. It's extremely context sensitive.
Huh.
Oh, you're context sensitive.
It's very context sensitive. Huh, so, like, if I go to this button, it will work with the context.
That's not... It's not that effective.
I know I did not quote the entire section well, but that was context factor per day.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, I was trying to quote Conker's Bad Fur Day, but like I was paraphrasing very hard.
I think I remember which bit you were quoting.
Yeah, it's at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
There we go.
context sensitive. Yeah, context. Context. Just, button over there. Just go stand on it.
Need to replay that game at some point.
Thank you, Birdie. It's like a weirdly fun game, and like for some reason you would think a lot of it just would not work, but then it does.
Yeah. It's an experience.
Yeah.
There's no other words to describe it.
Like it's definitely a game that's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Because like weirdly enough, a lot of the humor there's a lot of different styles of humor in it. I knew that was going to happen.
I thought he'd catch on the ledge there.
Yeah, there's a lot of different styles of humor, right? And not all the different styles of humor and
You should never trust the parkour.
Are usually
hardcore parkour
good for everyone.
Look, if you don't trust the parkour, you'll never have unexpectedly cool shit happen.
But one of these days we'll have to probably play through Conker's Bad for a day. From what I remember, it's actually like fairly difficult.
Upside. Because I did that, I no longer need to go to the doctor.
That's true.
So, I'm being smart.
Like, overall, I definitely will say, your first interaction with Greg is my favorite moment in that entire game.
That's fair. That's a pretty good moment.
Conker! Conker! You're dead. You're dead, you stupid little
Ooh, that's too. Oh, I know where this one is.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
First name, Conker. Okay, surname, the squirrel. Okay, Conker the. Oh, you have to be one of the bloody squirrels, don't you? Yeah, Greg is like the best.
Okay, into the tombs. Attention, Templars.
You know,
my tomb is amazing.
I think this is actually our first
side quest.
Well, not side quest, but our first little instance where we have the whole. Oh yeah, sweet! Way back up if I fall.
Take care not to disturb any of the sacred
Oh,
relics
yeah.
in the
I think this is
Lanterna
one of the
on
first
top.
places that does it.
They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
You know what? Fair. As mercenaries, I would definitely be asking about that.
They do seem to value that.
Yep.
Money, that is.
I mean, if you're getting hired for a job,
money.
Just like if you're getting hired for a job, might as well be paid for it.
I forget other me. Medici handling the Pope's bank accounts yet?
I believe so. I think they're doing something with it at this point.
Medici that.
I mean, they were basically, I'm trying to think of who in modern day compares to them, and I can't think of very many families. Maybe the Waltons?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the answer to that question depends on whether or not you have conspiracy brain or not.
That's fair.
That's fair. Coke
Clarify,
brother?
I don't. So.
Yeah. I mean, who has extreme amounts of political, financial, social, cultural, and every other form of power in excess of basically anyone else?
Politicians.
I was gonna say Disney.
Well, that too, but also politicians.
Yeah, Disney's probably the closest modern equivalent we really have to the Medici.
That's fair. At the very least, modern Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you remember they technically had an entire special district of the state that was run by them instead of the state. Which is wacky to think about.
Mm-hmm.
That pretty much proves my point, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I said
Mercenaries
it.
want money? What? Yeah, it's a weird concept, I know.
Next, people are gonna ask for money for their goods and services.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh, time to hit up a brothel. They clearly don't want money.
I'm not going to assassinate a bunch of sex workers just for their money. I can't think of anything else Ezio would be doing in a brothel.
Stealing an important quest-sensitive item. Of course.
Just
exploring the secret tombs deep beneath the brothel, looking for ancient relics.
Yeah.
I'm blaming Ezio on that one.
You know, you are worse than Nathan Drake at this.
Not to brag. Yeah, you're right.
Well, at least we don't have to fight zombies.
That's true. Or Nazis.
Or Nazi zombies.
Or mirror images. That was more of an Altair thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. You do have the weird hallucination dungeon stuff in 3.
True. Okay.
So I think probably jump on the chandelier, try jumping onto the bar.
Yeah. Let's hope that works. There we go. Okay. I forgot about that.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
You're gonna need it.
Back up in case I fall.
Look, go way back up in case I fall. Like,
I didn't mean to go that high.
Like, it makes it's totally fine from a gameplay perspective, but it's also just really funny whenever he says it like every single time.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep, definitely some sneaky ominous music. Nothing bad is going to happen here.
This is safe. It's a holy place. Nothing bad ever happens in churches.
Yeah, nothing bad is supposed to happen in churches. And then people happen.
Also,
people happen in churches?
Yes.
Didn't learn that one in sex ed.
I'm now remembering one of only like 3 things I ever remember from Resident Evil 6 is there's this entire extended section where you find a bunch of survivors in a church and are working on getting them out, and you have to like fight off hordes of zombies in the middle of the church. And I think on the rooftop and around the sides after you go through all the Resident Evil passageways and shit.
At least you have easy access to holy water.
For some reason, in addition to all the other stuff.
Aw, he didn't say the thing.
I think he probably will say it.
I think it's once per mission, sadly.
It might be once per mission.
Yeah. Yeah, in addition to like just you need to go around the sides and stuff to get to the top to like do a thing. One of the things is just there are like flamethrower statue traps in just like this regular church.
What? Not every church has a flamethrower statue trap. What, you've never been to one in real life?
I mean, my childhood church did.
Yeah, my childhood church did as well. It didn't even have any statues, but it still had flamethrower statue traps.
Yeah, my statue trap was built from broken skateboards.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's especially funny because
or at least the thing was actually flammable.
The place that you're technically in Resident Evil 6 is literally not even in like Raccoon City or anything.
No, it's not. No, in 6, I think you in like it was somewhere in Europe.
There are a couple of places.
When you did the church mission, I think that's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Could be.
Dang it. Well, I never thought I'd have to do this, but there is no other reason to use it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, when else am I going to use it? After fights? Ah, that's loud.
Okay, the church is in a nondescript New England city.
Oh, New England. Okay.
It has a name, but it's not, mapped out to any real place.
Not to be mixed up with Old England.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought that they actually went to. I thought it was actually in Europe.
There are parts that are in Europe, but not that part.
I thought. Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought that part was in Europe.
Yeah, at least looking it up online, it seems to have been in the New England city of Tall Oaks.
I guess I probably just mixed it up with something else then.
You also Washington D.C. You spent a lot of time in China, technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is. I think you go to Europe in Chris's path.
Yes, you did.
Which I never finished. I only did like the first chapter of that.
In which one do you punch the boulder?
5. We should do 5 on stream.
Yeah, and 6 on.
5's co-op as well. You'll like Sheva.
Yeah, she's great.
I'm sorry, your tastes are kind of predictable sometimes.
And also, honestly, we should do 6 because 6 co-op is also not that bad.
That's right. It probably would be a lot more fun with an actual person.
Yes. That's why, yeah, like for both 5 and 6, co-op makes the game a lot more fun.
But yeah, because Resident Evil kind of actually has like has a long history of like cool female characters that are awesome.
Do you remember if this was the church built in response to the plague? Where the Medici decided to fund it in response to the plague, and then it was miraculously cured like a week later?
It might be. I don't know.
It might be in the history section in your database in this game.
That's also true.
Huh.
Which I don't think you can access because you...
I can.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Let's see. Database. Locations.
Location.
It might be the same one. Genuinely not sure. Oh.
But yeah, so anyway, they've got this history that, Jill's always, pretty solid. Of course, everyone loves Ada Wong.
Yeah.
Fan favorite. But despite, 5 not being as popular with the game, I think, and the character not showing up again afterwards, the partner character, Sheva Olivar, is actually quite awesome.
Like, I'm expecting her to show up at some point.
Yeah, Resident Evil does like reusing, characters like that.
Because they like bringing them back.
Yeah, they really do. So far since 5, she has not shown up again.
So far,
that's just because I think 7 and 8 have been kind of doing their own thing.
Yes, 100%.
And Chris is like the only cameo character from the entire franchise in most of 7 and 8.
Which I think is totally fair because they're, again, it's been kind of its own contained thing.
But it makes it especially interesting because, okay, what's Sheva been up to since then? But I do expect, if nothing else, well, I'd have to look at, it might be possible she's shown up in, one of the spin-off novels or something.
Oh, probably.
There is, all that spin-off material stuff. But I'm sure she'll show up in a character.
Why, Ezio?
Okay, good. Hopefully it brings you back to that exact spot.
Why, Ezio? Why would you betray me like this? You had so much to kill for.
Why are we put on this earth only to suffer?
Okay, you're actually not that far.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse.
Yep. Whoops. Not gonna do it with style.
Look, it's simple. You just need to not fail.
Tell that to Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
HP greater than 0. Easy.
Always
We
remember
don't
that.
even have that in this game.
Yes, we do.
We have synchronization.
That's HP.
Oh god, this is the game they changed it in?
No, they keep it synchronization.
We don't have HP in this game.
But it's
abstraction.
It's an HP bar.
You know it.
Yeah, it's just called synchronization. It's an HP bar. Come on.
Let's see. User manual. Head to play.
Yes, it's going to call it a synchronization bar, but in essence, it is an HP bar.
It
It might be in systems.
Punch, flip, combos. Yeah, probably not in this one.
But you know what else is in systems? Us. We're in the Animus.
And in the Animus, they don't have HP. They have synchronization.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not in that one.
That's kind of hinky.
Money, notoriety, armor. Ooh, armor. Damn it, they do call it health.
Huh. I actually thought they call it synchronization still.
I guess you have. I guess it's because it is restorative medicine.
That's true.
Yeah, that
So
makes
you
sense.
have health.
And you go to doctors
And
to
if
get
you-
healed.
Yeah, so your permanent synchronization goal is HP greater than 0. As long as you stick to the plan, you're fine.
My friend, why did you do this?
It feels bad with plans.
And you're to blame.
You give Da Vinci a bad name. Ezio, why? Ezio, why?
Why didn't you just drop? You literally pressed the jump button when you could have just dropped and you would have been fine.
This is definitely Ezio's fault, not mine. Okay, look, this is just apparently my favorite part of the game, I guess.
Yeah, you just...
Also, I'm reminded
really gotta keep playing.
why I never got the armor of Altair.
Because you didn't want to do platforming.
Because I did like 5 of these.
Yeah.
And then I said never again. Apparently I lied to him. This is the deadliest encounter I've had in the game so far. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I don't blame you.
I have fought literal armies of guards and walked away more or less unharmed.
I mean, to be fair, that's what happens to a lot of platformers.
Yeah.
You can fight literal like armies of things, but like, oh nope, I missed that jump and it killed me. Oh, okay, I missed that one little thing. Okay, I'm getting sucked into a black hole.
That is true.
Yep.
How's the black hole not sucking up the planet? I don't know, but hey,
Magic space bullshit. Obviously.
Yeah, that's true. I just chalk it up to the Mario universe being weird.
Yeah, I feel like Mario might operate under a different physics system than us.
They probably do.
And that
If only because I've played enough Paper Mario
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
assume
say
that.
that assumes that they don't all operate on the audience system, and Paper Mario is just the only one where you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, we got a new checkpoint.
Like, you know, it's a fairly plausible, you know,
Thank the anime.
consideration.
Yep. But even one of the 3D games is like, I mean, like
better Animus than Zodiac though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
It's like with the 3D games, it's like yeah, no, it's just like the Mario universe definitely runs on different physics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at how Mario can jump when he long jumps. He kind of like floats for a bit.
I do find it funny, but it was genuinely an ingenious idea to just be like, what if instead of 1 dome, we built 2 domes?
Yeah.
It sounds ridiculous, but it genuinely was a great idea.
Yep.
That's good.
Now, Ezio, if you die again,
If you die in the Animus, you die for real.
Wrong game.
wrong
Are
Animus.
you sure? It sounds to me like that could happen.
I mean, if you die while you're inside the Animus, for real, you also die in the Animus. Actually, no, you don't. Yeah, if you die in the Animus, you don't die for real. You cheat death. Oh my god, this is sarcophagus.
It's go to the right more. So
I really, really need to figure out how to control the camera.
The answer is very careful.
It can't be done. Just can't be done, okay?
Yeah, we'll have to look at the controls.
Oh, potion seller.
potion seller.
Exit through the
Send
nearby
me your
window.
strongest potions.
Oh, that's way less funny.
Do you remember when we... Oh, I heard somebody actually give like actual feedback on the tennis movie, the Zendaya tennis movie.
Oh yeah.
That was directed by the potion seller guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I remember
was a
hearing about the
wildly
tennis movie.
But yeah,
I keep
the
hearing about
Zendaya
that.
threesome tennis movie was directed by the potion seller guy, and good for him.
That's fun.
I also heard it was apparently really good.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Oh, no, that's pretty good.
Also, I heard some people saying, "Oh man, you know, there's a lot of people who are going to go into this movie expecting one thing or not going to be very surprised."
Well, I heard that apparently like the trailers for the movie are very bad for like what the actual movie is about.
I think it's supposed to be kind of misleading.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to like it's supposed to surprise you.
Yeah, that's
I
very
guess.
fair.
I don't know the details, but my understanding is that there are a lot of people who are going to be like not going to know what they expected. And the thing is,
I wanted to watch a sex comedy. What is this all about?
If
Oh, no.
the one thing that I like heard about this, if it's the one thing I heard about it, I'm going to like it more than the trailer would imply.
That's fair because
Yeah.
I remember
You're gonna have
seeing,
to watch it.
I remember seeing some trailers for it, and it's like it just looked like a generic movie, like a generic kind of rom-com movie. Not even a rom-com, like a romance drama.
Best possible ending.
Yes, but yeah.
But I heard that apparently it was kind of done a bit on purpose to be potentially misleading. But I remember reading this one post on Reddit where someone was complaining about how much they hate bait and switches because it should not, and like kept talking about how they should not exist at all because everything that is shown is explicitly what it should be. And
so loser behavior.
It's the whole you just have no media literacy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hard to believe people can just not have media literacy, right?
Yep. Basically, most of the internet.
Only the loud parts.
Basically, most of the internet.
You're a dead man.
Do you think we've reached the internet is all bots yet?
We're getting there, but literally, most of the internet tends to be a lot louder.
That's so much easier than countering.
That's right.
Just straight for days.
Gotta use those aggressive movement strategies.
Are you talking about the game Undead Monkey, or are you talking about us?
I don't know what the question is, but now I'm
It's their voice I'm not hearing. Because if it's in the game, no one's talking right now.
It's possible that there was a minute where my voice wasn't picking up properly.
Oh, that might have been it.
I'm trying to stay fairly in camera, but like I have occasionally been like pacing a little bit.
Yeah.
I might have gotten away from the microphone a little too much to be audible during a sentence there.
That could have ended poorly.
Like that's possible.
If there's a specific thing that lacks complete context, just ask, and we will try and fill it in.
Time to save our good friends, the Medici.
Yes,
Don't worry.
save.
I'm sure there will be absolutely no rash actions to your consequences.
Hey, it doesn't want me to climb that, I guess.
Well, you hit the right button.
Oh, screw you. I never press the wrong buttons. It's Ezio who's wrong.
There's Lorenzo and his wife.
Okay, it is Lorenzo Medici, so...
Fine, it is the world that is wrong.
Okay, so that is the right church, yeah.
There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. But where is Francesco?
There he is. Francesco.
Crepa! Traditore!
Wow, you managed to survive.
Giuliano! No!
Ezio, you're kind of terrible at this.
I'm just watching it go.
No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà! Nessuno a pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
He's not trying to protect the Medici, he's just trying to kill him.
Yeah, the mission was literally protect the Medici family.
No, he's just trying to kill him. And not all the Medici either. I think they specifically talked about Lorenzo.
Yeah, no, Lorenzo's the patriarch at the time.
Yeah.
Plus he's among other things, banking with the Pope's banker at this point. Yeah.
Please! I need help!
Ow.
It's a me, Medici.
That was a thing to say. That was a thing that you said.
I did say that thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, what's the scoop?
Oh, yeah, he's not, Undead Monkey can't hear any of us, so Piggy suggested trying to refresh Twitch.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that does.
So the game audio was there, but we weren't.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that seems, something got out of sync on their end, I guess.
Yeah.
If one viewer could hear us and the other could not, clearly our voice is going too stream. That or, Vicky, you may be psychic.
I mean,
you should get that checked out.
Seems equally likely, really. If only I had some other weapons I could use.
Like what?
I don't know, some sort of larger hidden blade? Like one that was like 3 feet long or something?
That'd be nice.
Nah. Yeah, that would also do it.
What was that?
Oh, my earphones were just turned wrong.
Yeah, okay, that would do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the classic blunders.
Desynchronized.
That was almost as deadly as the church.
I know, right?
You should have taken your medicine.
Why would I do that? I did think of that, but...
That I'm just telling you what you already know, which is one of my jobs.
I'm
not even going to dignify that with a response.
Oh, you don't have any dignity anyway.
Wait! Please! I need help!
Or pick your response, or we can just all agree I'm psychic and just leave it from there.
That seems more likely, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or maybe Picky just knows us so well that she can preemptively predict what we're going to say
Yeah,
before we even say it.
That's also fair.
That'd be impressive, because much like the legendary Abundance Foil, I don't even know what I'm going to say before I say it.
I mean, yeah. Does anyone?
Yes, Picky, we just established this.
True.
Are you okay? Are you forgetting?
Well, look, would Picky know what Picky was going to say, though? I doubt it. Quit getting in the way of murdering people. You make the world worse by getting in my way.
No, he's running away.
Coward. Okay, can I focus on Medici? Thank you.
Yeah, you would have to... Yeah.
Well, just let me turn the camera. I really wanted to focus on him.
You saved my life.
Kind
it's
of.
nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay. Ah! Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
Well, I need medical attention or this is going to get a lot worse very quickly.
Well, there's a doctor right there.
On me.
I wouldn't trust him either, though.
Il dottore.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
That tends to happen.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Alright, that's how. Fine, I'll take my medicine.
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill you. I'll wipe the
That's a herald.
family from the
Right
city.
done.
Yeah, I know.
They'll be erased! Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse.
Okay, can I please...
We're almost there.
You have to press the lock on button again.
Okay, but it wasn't locked on.
I automatically locked onto the herald because you're getting close to it.
Ubisoft, you truly make an amazing game.
Either that, or you just unconsciously pressed it and you didn't realize.
No, I'm gonna blame Ubisoft.
I mean, I'll blame Ubisoft for all kinds of things, just not that one specifically.
Lorenzo?
Do you just not like play and follow the leader?
Lorenzo's a pretty cool name, to be honest.
Yeah. Lorenzo de Medici. Okay, he does not.
Maybe what?
Maybe someday I'll name a dog Lorenzo.
Okay, we're just gonna vibe here.
Maybe you have to go. You know what? Maybe a cutscene was supposed to happen and but something was supposed to. I think that flaming thing was supposed to break.
Maybe it's because I'm in combat?
Or, no, actually, I think you're supposed to go and do, Did it just say defend the target?
I mean...
Well, it said we were losing distance from him.
Yeah, yeah, escort him to safety.
Go, try going around the flaming thing then.
Yep. Look, if you're not gonna follow me this far, he deserves what he gets.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Doc.
I'm going to catch you. Hey, stop!
Lorenzo just wants to bleed out in the plaza.
I mean, fair. Okay, Lorenzo, will you follow me now? Okay, I'm gonna go back over to him. Actually,
Yeah, try killing all the guards and see what happens.
Yeah, that's all I can
And if we desynchronize, that's fine. We may fix it.
Yeah.
I know. Let's kill everyone.
Careful, you're starting to sound like me.
I mean, it is a tried and true Ezio attack.
Yeah, sure.
You really are button mashing, huh?
You literally don't need to do anything else 90% of the
There's
time.
one more. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, like a one Twitch streamer that I occasionally watch. Well, she does YouTube as well, but like she'll do some Twitch streaming. Button mash, button mash.
I'm here with you, brother. There, get him.
It's a fun little combo.
Step down, kill that last guy.
He can't see me.
How do you learn to do that?
I think they got this.
Oh, okay. Go. They actually killed him, so.
Yeah. Okay, now does Lorenzo want to walk?
Ow.
They'll walk if I tell them to.
Via, maledizione.
The push. Come on,
Okay, fine. That's how we're doing it. No,
Push
no.
them into the fire.
And start moving, like away from Lorenzo.
Now we're just SOL, I think.
Okay, push him into the fire.
Yeah. At this point, go ahead and
Restart the mission.
Yeah, restart the mission.
Okay.
Go far away from him then.
I'll just commit suicide.
I mean, that can work.
I'm
but,
pretty good at that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just the game bugging out.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Any point high enough to die on?
I would say it's more likely to just go as far away from him as possible.
Fine, we'll do it the same way.
Well, no, I'm just saying that that's probably the speedrunner way.
Yeah, same way. All speedrunners are highly sane.
Why me? Always in the wrong.
Oh, I lost.
Wow, Ezio didn't kill civilians. Sounds like you're a terrible Ezio.
I'm an amazing Ezio. I'm the best Ezio in
He
Italy.
just said Ezio doesn't kill civilians.
And I have never killed a civilian. Only monks.
Those are civilians.
Oh, shit. Why does nobody tell me these things?
Wait, chicken isn't vegan?
I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on,
Same
Signor.
vibes.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Okay, I'm just not gonna fight anyone
Well, I
and
don't
see if that helps.
I don't think the fighting is what did it.
Well, he stopped following me as soon as I attacked somebody.
Yeah, I knew that. I noticed that, but I think it was something else. I think something else just kind of. I think what happened is that it stopped him, yes, when he did the whole combat part, but then he got stuck in a
I'll be
loop.
delivering a corpse.
Yeah, probably.
We're almost there now.
Ooh, paintings. Wow, I didn't realize the baptism of Christ was just for sale here.
I know, right? That's so weird.
Huh.
Flawless. Spirit and steel, flawless and firm.
See why this one's 20 florins.
Which one's 20 florins?
Portrait of a musician.
Oh, yeah. Very clever.
Okay.
Okay, probably,
I'm more than capable of hunting you down. I've not forgotten.
You know what? Fine. I'll just punch you out.
I had hoped.
Okay, that didn't work. Backblade.
I'm more than capable of.
hidden blade only.
Yeah, I said I allowed punching.
I've not.
Well, I mean, punching hidden blade. It's...
Look, if I have to hold something in my hand...
Oh, sorry, Lorenzo.
So be it.
He had it coming.
Yes.
If I have to hold something in my hand, then clearly I'm doing something wrong with my life. Ooh.
Oh, can't use this one, but you can use the other one.
I'm...
Oh, it's because
They know I'm here. I'm not
yeah,
a witness.
yeah, you're not.
Okay.
Just follow the map.
Oh yeah, but...
Please stay away. We have to get back home.
Sometimes we're trying to be discreet.
He's a killer.
Just leave me in peace, please!
Take him down.
You got to get out!
Here. I'm more than capable of cutting. I had hoped combat could be avoided.
Commit violence.
Never.
Committed the murder.
The group you have hired is under attack. Wait, we hired Lorenzo? What?
I'm more than capable of.
He'll do anything for a coin.
You might be talking about the other guy?
No, they mean him. I didn't actually hire anybody.
Yeah.
They said the same thing about my sister and mother.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta.
What's the password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. By the thrice greatest, come in quickly. The city is at war. Hurry.
City is at war.
Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are
Mama
not
said
the
knock
only
you
one who
out.
lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
Are we gonna get a Godfather speech?
Yes.
Storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer.
No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city.
I mean, overall,
Auditore.
like, I would definitely prefer Lorenzo Medici over Francesco de Pazzi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Francesco had his own code of honor at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a
But, like-
battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in.
Go.
He has
Before
his
it's
own
too
code
late.
of honor,
Do
but,
what
like,
you can.
As we see in this, Francesco de Pazzi was not like I like Lorenzo de Medici be a
The Medici were the lesser evil.
Yeah.
And that's just, as far as we can tell, historical fact.
Yeah, it's such a weird situation.
That says all you need to know.
Yeah. It's such a weird situation.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? How does he do that?
That's a science fact.
Okay.
Man, it gets really laggy on the map.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't help that you have to press the button like 3 or 4 times before it actually shows up.
Yeah, I wonder why it lags so much on the map.
Just passing through. Don't mind me.
Making my way downtown.
Killing these guys.
Because that's what heroes do.
Sure.
I almost forgot.
Helpless.
Jerks. I was looting. Even you guys understand what looting's like, right?
I don't know, I'm more concerned with looting.
Oh,
gross.
right. I forgot that you could do that.
I don't want your sword, I want your body. Oh no, I turned into Orochimaru right there.
Yeah, never go full Orochimaru.
I didn't say full Orochimaru. Just said I want your body. Okay, yeah, fair.
Want your body. It just disappeared. you walked out.
My body desynced. I was saving that for later.
You walked out of the area. Oh, despawned now. Need to clear up some data.
That was my body and I needed it now.
Need to clear up the RAM.
I mean, it was very much not your body. That's
Who else owned it? Okay. Let's get dressed up all nice like. But no, I don't want a sword. Fun thing is, it's kind of a waste to buy any of this if you can afford any of this.
Oh, yeah. But it's fine. And that's kind of the point of a lot of these progression type systems when it comes to money and buying hired equipment. You want, like, it incentivizes you to get the lower tier, and then once you're able to get more money consistently, then you can buy the higher tier.
I just find it funny in the games that only have one progression path.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one. It just amused me.
Yeah. Again, like, against the whole thing, it's like it incentivizes you to come back when you have more consistent money income.
You again? Why aren't you dead? Men, slaughter him!
Because you're not dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see flat again. Yeah, I'll admit, even I draw the line at the current camera troubles. Pretty much the only line I draw with these controls.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the up and down. So.
Yeah, I think it might just not be assigned on this controller.
Probably not. Again, like
control issues might literally just have unbound vertical y-axis.
Like
they were
again,
never bounded.
Again, like I said, we're just playing Assassin's Creed 2 with the controls randomized.
We're playing it as Ubisoft intended.
No,
I
doubt Ubisoft intended the randomized controls.
Nope, I'm sure they did.
They lied about updating the enemies. They stuck us in a beta version.
Hey, we're more than 2 hours into the game. We're like 5, probably.
And in terms of progress, maybe 3.
Yeah. And that's what it's like. So Undead Monkey says, like, why aren't you dead? Because I'm only 2 hours into the game. And then Picky also mentions, like, I think if you wanted the body, all you needed to do was ask.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Picky. I mean, we could check the controls menu.
I'm glad none of those guards over there noticed.
Well, I don't
Especially not those two.
Nah, Picky, we'll try to look at it after we end stream tonight.
Yeah.
Dead man!
No reason to deal with it now.
Or alternatively, before stream next time.
We'll probably do it tonight. Just because it's fresh.
That's our plan, but we'll see if it actually happens.
I think it would probably be a good stopping point to call it after we kill our little friend. Yeah, kill Francesco over here.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he's really behind any of this. He seems like kind of a patsy.
No one's coming.
Why are you like this?
It's just us now.
Oh, it's just us now?
I'm sorry, I'm just built different.
Stammi lontano!
I'm busy, guys.
Oh yeah, at least he has the parkour skills. Oh,
It's amazing how many people practice parkour in 15th century Italy.
I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? It's parkour, drink wine, and die. Those are your three options.
Now
It's
get in,
Florence!
someone judge you
They're
for
kind
what
of
you've
known
done.
for a lot more than that. Painting naked people and then dying.
I don't think this guy has an ounce of creativity in him.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you don't have an ounce of creativity in you, you hire people and take credit for their work.
Ready to be content in this
I'm not sure if he's clever enough for that. honestly.
and punch it.
He's not clever enough to literally pay attention to every other patron in Italy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I believe that.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Francesco?
Look how they all got up there.
No, they probably climbed.
There were a lot of guards up there, though.
That's fine.
So much for the libertà.
Oh.
Very well, Francesco. Sequence 4 complete. Wow, that's pretty good progress. I don't know how many sequences. I don't remember how many sequences are in this, but 4 is pretty good.
Yep.
I mean, if it's a small number, we could be as far as a third of the way through the game. I don't think so, though. And some of the sequences are pretty sure a lot longer, too.
Yeah.
The animus found me hiding in the hay.
It did.
How did it know I was there?
I don't know. Magic.
Wait, the animus has magic?
Yeah. Technology is magic, after all.
I thought technology was witchcraft.
Well, witchcraft is also magic.
What's witchcraft have to do with magic?
A lot.
Well, you gotta remember, it's also friendship.
That's true.
Witchcraft is friendship?
No,
When I
friendship
was
is
6
witchcraft.
years old, I fell into the army.
Important distinction.
But how does
I soon
magic
found
come into
myself
this
drifting
then?
down.
It doesn't. I was talking about the witchcraft.
Now you're just being
Certain my
silly.
life was at an end.
I'm just gonna throw a
Is that
whole.
also
Instead,
magic?
I
I'm
woke to
gonna
the
throw a
sound
whole
of my
wrench into
mother
this. It's
waking.
obviously divine power.
Considering,
I'm pretty sure they're psychic.
considering the transitive property of everything involved, you know, I think being silly is in fact magic and also friendship.
My mother explained
Which
that he
makes
had
it
saved
psychic.
me
But doesn't make it witchcraft.
so
Yeah,
began
witchcraft is a form of magic.
and prosperous
I feel like
relationship
witchcraft is a form of
with
psychic
friends.
powers.
Yours.
Or devil worship.
I didn't say witchcraft was magic. That's just not true. It's
I am
just
sorry I
friendship.
could not save your father
Well,
and brothers.
reverse.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths.
I refuse to
How
believe
can you
witchcraft.
as well?
It is
That's
magic.
just
fine.
silly.
That
No,
coward
this is
fled
totally
before we
magic.
could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No, they've hidden themselves well.
Hey,
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
if they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait, before you go,
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it.
I've always had an interest in things of antiquity. As did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
Here, as a gift for saving my life in my city, have this random page. Whoa, wow, exactly what I needed!
I stole it from the dude you murdered.
Yeah.
Oh my god, beat up events unlocked. I
Corey,
can beat
Simon,
people
stop.
up! We should go beat people up!
But I think that's probably a good point to call it.
That's fair.
That is understandable.
But hey, we also have over 3,000 florins in the chest at the villa.
Nice. We're practically rich.
I've marked the Palazzo Medici on
steal
the
the
map.
money.
In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go exploring.
Money, money, money.
Thanks, Rebecca, for all of us 100%ers out there.
A tragic existence for all of us.
Well, now that we've desynced, let's get out of here.
Fair.
I mean, we could exit the animus and see what everyone has to say.
Time to wake up because
We should do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we can end it off.
Other one.
No.
I think it's just quit.
No, I think that's just my menu.
Oh, maybe.
Is it the next game that they let you exit at? Well,
no, I'm pretty sure you could do it in 2.
Guess not. Alright.
Okay, well.
Now you just need to see the trailer for the hit new game.
Don't. We watched that already. Alright.
To be fair, it was more memorable than the movie.
No, I disagree.
Do you remember the movie at all?
Yes, I do, actually.
I don't remember the trailer.
I don't remember the trailer of the movie.
I meant the trailer we watched like a few hours ago.
No, I don't.
No, I literally don't remember any of it.
Okay, it's as memorable as the movie then.
Anyway, point is,
Like the movie wasn't all that memorable, but I still remember some parts of it.
point is, game good,
Yes.
Ezio good,
Yes.
Italy cool, Debazzi bad.
Yeah, obviously.
And I think that summarizes everything we've learned today, except for the fact that control schemes are evil, and so are you.
Oh, Da Vinci Fun.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is also true.
And to finally summarize the parting message.
And for why it was included, some games did that for like promotional
Yeah, we
stuff.
kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. There was a certain point, where trailers I didn't see as much. Some games did that. You'd also sometimes get a game that would have like a demo of another game on the disc for things like that.
It got more
Demos
popular when less people were buying Game Informer and similar magazines where they normally include those kind of trailers and demos on a demo disc.
Yeah.
So they started just putting them in games instead. And then people had better things to do than watch trailers in video games.
And now there is only one trailer or demo that's worth anything, and that's PT, which is both.
Guess we're ending it there.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you all for watching.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Good night.